Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel, Dream of Crafts. My name is Deanna and today we're going to be doing the final video for this beach mini album. What I ended up doing was I prepped the inside first few pages. We'll do those together. The rest of the pages I already decorated, and we'll do a walkthrough and you can see the final results of that. But today we're going to concentrate on, we will decorate the top, we'll put on the back papers, we'll add our closure, and we will decorate this first set of pages here. Like I said, I've already prepped these and we are ready to go. So let's get started. So I just kind of attached these with of double-sided tape there that I could remove. These pieces were, this piece here was cut at 8 1/4 wide by 9 3/4 high. Everything is going to be 9 3/4 high, and they will vary from 8 inches, 8 1/8, and 8 1/4 inches wide. In my album, you can adjust that. I gave a nice generous border on the outside, but you can adjust that to what to be a smaller border if you would like. So for this first one here, I've just prepped another piece to go on there. Ooh, that tape is holding pretty good. And then I'm going to leave this kind of open, so I'm just going to dab down the center here. And I've got marks of where my center points are, running parallel and horizontal. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball that. And here we go, just like that, I think. All right, so we got that. That way it's open on the top and the bottom. We're going to adhere this to this page, and this should move fairly quickly. It took me, oh geez, working on it off and on, but mostly on, 3 days to put the cardstock, put the decorative cardstock on the rest of those pages. So even though everything is basically the same, it still took quite a bit of time. This book is big, so you can, if you need an album that can hold a lot of pictures, this might be your one you want. It is big. All right, and this is, if you remember, we had a flip here, and then this flips up again. So let's just go ahead and get those down. Boy, that was supposed to be not permanent tape, but it grabbed a hold pretty good. Maybe because it sat too many days, maybe? Let's see. I just knew that this album being so big that it was going to be quite a lot of time-consuming effort to get all the pages in there. So I'm just lining that up there. I'm going to close this so I can press down on it. All right, bring that up there. I want to keep it down in your view, but also keep it where I can show you when I work on it. All right, just going to flip that way. Give that a little twist. There we go. And these were 8 1/8, 8 1/8 wide by 4 7/8 inch high. So, and you don't have to do flips in yours if you don't want. I did just a few flips and just a couple of pockets for her. And some pages I left more plain so that she can take the extra die cuts and stuff and add them herself. This one. Okay. Now these ones here I have kind of cut out so she can slide a picture right down in there and still have some of that decorative elements in there. This shell there too. So that will, I don't know if you can see that very good. So I just cut out along the shell down here and up around this place here, so she can slide a picture in there. Just something a little different. So when I glue this down, I want to make sure I glue the edges, not the center so much. Now I can glue the center. I just got to be careful not to glue these elements down. So I can go around the outside like so, just to hold that edge down. And I can put a little bit in here and a little bit over here. That will hold that down, and she'll still be able to get her pictures in. So this one is like that. And the one above it is also got some cutout on it. So let's put that in there, just like so. And then this one is similar. It's cut out along the wheel in there, so she'll be able to slide her picture in this area here. Just like that. So, just something different, you know. Takes away the boring part of it, I guess. And this uses a huge amount of paper. So what I would recommend is to either go with a paper pack, maybe that you have easy access to, maybe like one of the Hobby Lobby ones or Joann ones that are die cuts with View or something like that, or even Hobby Lobby's brand, or purchase a digital kit that you can just print out as many as you need, because this did gobble up a lot of paper. All right, so that's done there. This one's 8 1/8 by 9 3/4 wide. That is what I cut mine at. Like I said, if you want a smaller border around, then you go ahead and measure your paper and take that measurement and cut your paper a little bit. But I wanted just a little bit more of a border around, instead of a 1/16 of an inch. Something I got closer to an 1/8 of an inch on each side. There we go. All right. This is the one I attached the little card here. All right, just like that. And we're just going to glue that all the way down. Now, each of these will hold 2 full pictures for sure, but if you will have plenty of room for pictures that are cut down also. So, because not all pictures to always have. If there's a lot of background or something and you want to get rid of that, then you can cut your picture down. So in that case, you'd get a lot more. I figured in this album you could get at least 200 pictures. So now if you go 5x7s or something, of course not. But your standard pictures, I think you can get about 200. So but this is a biggie. This is a big album. And I do love this paper, but I did get, I mean, you reuse and reuse and reuse and reuse and reuse the different papers because there's so many pages. So, like I said, this is a good size album. So. And you could use another decorative card, just a decorative cardstock to cut down on some of the papers, and then just use some of your ephemera or whatever, you know, with to create that. But yeah, I mean it's a nice album. goes together easy because it's such a simple layout. She's just big. She's just big. So I wanted to get this done. I've been in kind of a little lull. You know, I haven't, I apologize for not putting up very many videos and stuff. I've just been, I don't know, since my brother passed away, and that's been a bit. It's just been, he passed away in June, so it's just, I don't know. I just can't seem to get my mojo going, but we will. Here I've added just one of the cut aparts. I've fussy cut it and used a brad and added it to it just for a decorative element, and that will swing for her too. She needs to move that out of the way a little bit, so I'm going to give that a little room there to swing around if she needs it to. But I think she's gonna like it. This is for my daughter. So our trip that we took in June. Here's another one of those fussy cut out, and then I fussy cut. You may say I'm a dreamer out of the paper, and that's lifted up so it can be, something can slide underneath it. A little room around there. And there we go. There we go. This paper is beautiful. It is, it is. Do like it. I do. It's quiet in my house today. It usually is during the day so much, especially when my husband's at work. And I'm going to close this up so I can press on it. Let me frame there for you. Then you can see my mess on my desk, but I've got to, it's such a big album that I've got to have it spanned out so you can see. Hope everybody's doing well. Surviving still all this quarantine and stuff. We have a governor that's still got us pretty locked down. She's kind of a control freak, but hey, what are you going to do? Well, I guess vote her out the next time she's up for election, but I guess that's the only thing we can do. Okay. Didn't stick yet. Let me get that stuck down there. Why didn't you stick yet? All right. Okay. So those are all glued down. And then this side's already done. So we'll do the walkthrough at a separate video. Then you'll be able to see all the rest of the pages. So let's go ahead and attach our back cover here. So I have this blue Swiss dot here that I used on the front. This is 9 3/4 wide by 10 3/8 high. Good glue in here. Whoa! Woohoo! That was close. Now this will have a smaller edge, about a 1/16 of an inch or so. Come on, slide that down there. Goodness gracious. Trying to get the split that the difference there. There we go. There we go. And I don't know what I do with my spine piece. And then this one here is cut 9.5 by 10 1/8. Yeah, I just could not see making you all sit through me putting paper on every single page, because they are all, it's just a repeat. Each page is just a repeat from the one before. So, and then I chose smell the sea and feel the sky, let your soul and spirit fly. Chose that to go on the back. Like that. Just like so. All right. So we got that on the back part there. All right. We'll go ahead and see if I can find a string for my spine there. I think I want to get this balanced here a second so I can measure up. I'll go ahead and do this here. So I want it, let's put a ruler upside right. Let's do 2 3/4 wide by, what was the other one? 2 3/4, 2 3/4, 10.5. 2 3/4 by 10.5. 2 3/4. There we go, 2 3/4 by 10.5. Yeah. Oh, that looks like a little long. Did I cut that right? I didn't cut that at 10.5 for sure. Oh, I did. 10 1/4. Maybe it was 10 1/4. I think so. Not 10 1/4 either. We get to redo that one. Let's try again. 10 3/8. All right, let's try that again. Right in the middle. 10 3/8. Two and a quarter. 2 3/4. I cut it. Oh, goodness sake. All right, let me just check that. There we go. That's better. All right. That is better. I don't know what decorative cardstock I'm going to put on there, so I will show that in the walkthrough too. But there we go. We got our spine done there like that. I'm not sure exactly what one I want to, and I don't want to mess with. And I probably got it sitting around here someplace, but like I said, I haven't worked on the cover in a while, so that stuff got put aside. All right, so we've got the back done. Our glue gun is hot, so I have chosen to do a little bit of this netting. It's like fish netting. This is from the Dollar Tree, but it's a small. You can buy it where it's got great big squares, like you might use for a wall. This is smaller. Now, the glue is going to show through in some spots, but we're going to do shells and stuff on it too. So I'm just going to put some glue down here, and then we'll have to cover those areas up with shells and things. Something to touch that in without getting my fingers all in that hot, extremely hot glue. Well, that's not the right thing to use. Maybe the silicone part. Come on. Put yourself in there. Get it to go in that glue the way I want it to. There we go. Okay. All right. That is going to hold that. Perfect. Now this was just a wood element that I got from Joann's a few weeks ago on clearance. And then I just took my tumbled glass and then just, it's a Distress Oxide ink, Tim Holtz, and then just smudged around the edges. So we will use some hot glue to get this down too. And that's going to be our main base there, like that. And then she chose this little starfish to go on top of here also. So I'm going to do, I don't want to get too much hot glue on them. I don't want to show through. There we go. I'm going to put him right in the spot where that other seahorse is on there. There we go. All right. Since we're working on just this cover right now, I'm going to zoom you in so you get a better idea of what's going on here. There we go. I think that's good. All right. Okay. Now, in addition to that, she had a bunch of shells and shark's teeth from the beaches that she collected, her and the kids. So we're just going to glue some of these on, and then she chose this one out of the different elements I had. This was Hobby Lobby. I got it for 99 cents, and it's just one of their little charms, but we thought that would look pretty on there. So she chose this little one here, so we'll find a place for that. And we're just going to start adhering some. These are, let's see if I can get these up here. Put these on this here. These are just some of her, they had a huge bag, of course, because that was one of our favorite things to do, was go to the beach and get the shark's teeth and the shells, and we all got quite a few of them, so did pretty good on that aspect of it. All right, so put some glue in here. All right. And some of these will take a little more because the shells are kind of hollowed out. So we'll want that glue to kind of drip down and connect to the stuff there. Yeah, they got some beautiful shells, and this is just like a piece of, I don't know if it's abalone or what it is. It's kind of a clammy looking thing. It's real long. They get real quite big, almost like a fan shape. And but they can get really big, and then they, ouch, woo, that was warm. That was warm. All right, let's see here. Pretty gray colored one. Browns, tans. And we'll put the shark's teeth in a minute here. I'm just trying to find things where I can cover up the bigger amounts of glue that might be visible. There we go. Oh, I remember what she wanted me to put sand on this. I will do that. I'll have to put sand on that because she wanted sand on there. This one's like a little slipper. So we will do that. We will get some sand on there for her. And then I'll show that in the video too, because that will take a bit to dry. Okay. And then this piece of coral-like, or I'm not sure what this is. It's really pretty though. Very pretty. Find all kinds of, she found some sea glass, and of course we got ray teeth, and we had those are nice beaches out that way. Nice beaches. I'll put a shark's tooth there. And put a shark's tooth there. Okay. Let me stand this up and take a look at it a second. Get rid of the glue strings here. Let me see what we got going on. All right. Yeah. All right. I think it is cute, isn't it? Yeah, I think maybe I'll I'm going to attach that after I get the sand on here for her. So I think that is where we are going to end it. And I want to thank you for joining in, following along. Go ahead and give this album a try. Like I said, it's a big album, but if you have an event that needs that type of album, even like a wedding or something, because there's plenty of room for your 8x10s and your 5x7s. And so this would make a nice wedding album for sure. And If you are a subscriber, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down in the right-hand corner. When the bell pops up, go ahead and hit that bell and you'll be notified each time I put up a new video. And I am going to get back in the swing of things here and start uploading a lot more videos. I've got a lot of Halloween stuff I want to get out to you, and some fall stuff I want to get out. I just wanted to get this finished up and out of my way so I was clear and free to tackle those other things. So as always, until the next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.